Hey, boo-boo. Let's go get some bacon and biscuits. Hey, Bradley Sharviner here, Repossible Podcast and the Repossible YouTube channel. So see these three guys? This was sort of the highlight of my main presentation in Dublin in Ireland last Sunday. And then I went to Spain and now I'm home and I've gotten some questions about how did I make these guys? How did I create these characters? And how did I do them using AI? How did I use them using Midjourney? So I'm going to show you. So these are my three guys. On the left, that's Go, G-E-A-U. He's California surfer dude. He's my gut. In the middle is Henri, H-Henri, even though he can't say the letter H, has heart. And on the right is Martin. He's German or Dutch, and he's sort of serious, and he's like an accountant, and he thinks he's cool. He dresses kind of cool, but he's kind of a geek and kind of the analytical, intelligent guy. So these three characters are in my body, right? They are who I am. They make up who I am, and they help me with decision making. And the good news and bad news is that you also have three of these characters. They just don't look like this. They look like their own. So I want to show you how I created these guys and I'm really happy with them. I like how they turned out. They're kind of cool. I mean, I kind of strive to be these three guys, right? And they're all into one, and that's me. So that was my presentation, and let me show you a little fun in Midjourney how I created this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to switch around a couple programs and stuff and show you a few things. First of all, this is Discord. I am in the app of Discord. Discord is like a messenger app, kind of weird, and you are going to be communicating with Midjourney. So Midjourney is who kind of you're talking with, the AI, bot that you're talking with, and you're asking Midjourney using Discord to make this stuff. Yeah, I know, it's confusing. So here's all I did for this guy, right? This is all I wrote. A French man full of love, passion, and fire attitude, well dressed. So then what you see, right, so I get 4 photos. I get these 4 photos, okay? And so I'm like, oh, I like that upper right one, right? So then what I can do, which is also kind of cool, like goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but if you're on the podcast, sorry, check it out. Go to youtube.com/@repossible. youtube.com/repossible. So I can say, I like number 2. So if I want to upscale number 2 and get a better quality, because if I'm happy, great. And if not, I'm going to do variation number 2. Now, if I don't want to add anything, I can just leave it the way it is, and I'm going to get some variations on number 2. I'm going to get 4 more variations based on number 2. Let's say I like number 2, but I kind of want to see what happens, right? So then I go down to the bottom and I'd find it. So here's my German. This is my analytical guy. But let's go down to the bottom and let's see. So here you see the next thing that's being built here. 0%. It's busy. It's going to get started, and it's going to create alternatives to that number 2 down here. There we go. Okay. So see, now it's at 31%. It's kind of fun to watch. And you can see it in action creating stuff that's a little bit Joker thing going over there in the upper right. Okay, now the color's looking better. Almost done. Done. So now this is what we got, right? So we got these 4 guys, and we can now say, all right, here's our guys. And we can say, oh, I like these guys, or too much of this, or too much of that. Like, upper left guy's looking pretty cool. Doesn't look very French to me. This guy's more like a circus wrangler. This guy's more of a cowboy. I don't know. I like my original guy better, really. But see how fun it is? So when you're thinking also, and I am not a pro at Midjourney, but you can add different descriptions, right? Add, what do you want? Do you want more of this? Do you want more of that? Do you want more color? Do you want lighter? And you can play around and see what you get. So let's try that. I'm gonna do. I don't like these guys as much. I'll go back up to my other guys. So here's an upscale, right? So I liked that guy, so I upscaled him. Let's go back. Here's my California dude. Like, actually, I like that bottom right when he was the winner. But look, here's my California dude, right? Middle-aged surfer dude is also wise and happy. Pretty cool, right? Not like this guy. I think he's on a motorcycle or something. I don't know. So can you see how fun this would be? I mean, and this is also part of my talk. If you haven't watched my talk from Dublin, I'll put a link to it down below in the podcast and on the YouTube channel. And check it out. I go through the decision-making process and how these three characters that, remember, you also have are going to be a part of your decision-making process. So I'm going to do another variation on number 2, and then I can say, here, well-dressed, wearing a blue blazer and a, what else is it? What is our, I kind of like the red, but I'm just going to go blue blazer and a yellow shirt. I don't know, right? Just to get an idea. If you think, oh, it's too red, or I want to try something else. So this is kind of fun you have with Midjourney. I mean, I'm a huge fan of this. I barely know what I'm doing. I really am just such a beginner. But look at this stuff. I mean, this guy is totally who I want my gut to be. I want that guy to make decisions for me, right? And that's kind of part of the process I've been talking about in the decision-making process, sort of these energetic beings that we have within us that make these descriptions, make these decisions for us. So, all right, so here we go. We're going to see what we got here. Oh, wow. So, look at this. So, wow, I mean, hello, blue blazer and yellow shirt, right? So what do we got? We got a cool-looking dude. I mean, I guess he could be French, right? French man. I guess he could be French. I mean, like, this guy's pretty suave and cool. I'm liking the red go. The red is more fiery. This guy's a little too, well, he's too yellow and blue, but that's exactly what I told the designer to create. So can you see how this can be super fun and how you can create then the characters who live in your body and who make the decisions with you and for you, and sometimes without you, as you'll hear about in my talk. So that's it. I just wanted to give you an idea of where these guys, these were my 3 guys that I came up with, Go, Henri, and Martin, who make my decisions for me. And if you'd like to hear more about how you make decisions, or kind of how decisions are made for you, check out my talk. I'll put a link down below. And I hope you enjoy it. It was in Dublin. It's 45 minutes long. It's pretty in depth, and I go into. I get kind of crazy with accents, and I'm really I'm bringing these guys to life. So, who are your 3? And if you want a little bit of creativity by constraint, what do their names start with? I mean, what are their names, right? Like I have Martin, Henri, and Go, MHG. Who are your names? Who are your 3 characters who live in your body? All right, that's it for today. Thursday Thunder, a little different here. I'm showing you, I'm on a computer. It's amazing. So hope you enjoyed it. And if you want some help with Midjourney, don't ask me because I don't know what I'm doing. So have fun with it, and I'll see you next week because I'm here every single week, as you know. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.